moving on to what do we have to eat today? Well, let me just say first of all that I am unusual as far as cooks go. Why am I unusual as far as cooks go?
Oh, as far as cooks go, yes.
Well, yes, I am a woman. Most of the cooks at this time are not women, they are
Men.
what are men notoriously bad at asking for?
Directions.
Guess what they also won't give?
Directions.
So let's just say that receipts from this time period, recipes, are notoriously vague. What do I mean by that? Roast a peacock on a spit. The sauce is ginger. I turn the page to find out how to make the sauce. It's a new receipt. That was it. That was all of it. The entire thing. I thought, how much more vague can you get than that? Oh, I shouldn't have asked. To cook a loin of pork, colon, salsa renders. So that one didn't even tell you to roast it. It was like, you figure out how to cook it. And the sauce has got orange in it. Good luck. So, what I have done is I have gone to the recipes of the great masters. I have taken them. I have redacted them, which means I am giving you crazy things you might need to make these meals.
Like ingredients,
Amounts of ingredients.
how to cook them,
What temperature at which to cook them.
and how long to cook them.
Huzzah! So our first dish today, what the menu called for was shoulder of mutton. Now I do not know if any of you have ever had mutton. It's a little tough. So I instead went with lamb shoulder steaks. Remember, you can always make replacements. I am not going to come to your cottage and be like, that said lamb shoulder steaks. You use lamb loin steaks. Bad you. I'm looking at you because you look like a substituter, and I like that. So they started out, I took the lamb shoulder steaks and I did braise them in a cast iron pan. And then I did put them in the oven for 5 minutes at 400 degrees. Flip them over, 5 more minutes, 400 degrees, just with salt and pepper. That's it. Pull them out. Then you take them out, and in the drippings, you make a sauce with 1 cup of red wine, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a tablespoon of brown sugar, a tablespoon of dried Valencia orange peels, half a teaspoon of cloves, and a quarter teaspoon of mace, and you bring that all to a boil. And then while it's boiling, you put the chops back in, and then you squeeze the juice of a fresh orange. You let it bubble a little bit longer, you reduce the heat, you simmer, you take the chops out, and you have a lovely, lovely. And so here, I have something for you to try, yeah? And we have put a little bit of the sauce on that, and then you do take a fresh wedge of lemon and just squeeze a little bit over it right at the end. See that the lemon brightens it up a bit. And so I picked, they said a salad. And so I picked a salad. This is from the form of curry, which is from 1450. And this particular salad has all sorts of things in it. I took out some of the more unusual things that are difficult to find. But it has spring onions and red onions and leeks and anise and a small lettuce. You can use whatever lettuce you like. Be gone. Now, if you will take a drink of what I put in your cup, we do also try to pair these with drinks that you can get from places that you can travel to in a little less than 3 to 4 hours from Revel Grove. And so today's pairing for the lamb and the salad comes from our good friends at Rappahannock Cellars out in Hume, and it is their 18 wine. It is a young red that will complement the lamb without overpowering, and it brightens the salad. Now, for the voiding dish, I did make pears in syrup. So you do take the pears, you boil them just till they are tender, and then you take them out, and you start the syrup, which is wine and cinnamon and ginger, and you start to cook it, and some brown sugar, and then you put the pears back in to cook for a little bit, and then you finish it up, you cut the pears in half, and you pour some of the syrup in the little hole where you've taken out the core. And this has cinnamon, ginger, red wine, brown sugar, and saffron. And this is being paired with Saga Meadery's crisp apple mead. This is a lovely mead. Saga Meadery is located out in Front Royal. It's where you can go, so if you're going to Rappahannock, they're both very close to each other. It's a 2-for-1 special. So that is what we have for you today. We do have for you receipts here that you can come and take of what the dishes that we had for today.
And a few from week last.
And a few from week last. And then if you are interested in more receipts, we do have 2 cookbooks. The first of these cookbooks is Myra Daxian's Cakes and Ale, A Feast Would Be Wondrous Merry. It's 27 recipes of the masters that I have redacted. The second one is Cecily Creates, and that is 24 recipes of my own creation in the style of the Renaissance.
This is brand new.
That is brand new. It is right off the bird cast. No, the first one is the one from before. So if you have anything, we are going to sit over there. We're going to clear so the next show can come on. If you have any questions, please feel free to come up and ask. Otherwise, our next show is at 1 o'clock. We will be
12 o'clock. Oh,
our next show is at 1 o'clock. We will be doing Love
Tudor style.
But next upon this stage,
At 12 o'clock.
from sheep to
To
chemise. Thank you. This has been Cakes and Ale.
And Sandy West.